Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
to another edition of Thursday Night Fights, put on by 880 Wrestling in T2T Pittsburgh. I am Toddy Tondera. All the Steel City Killers are in the building tonight. We got 6 matchups, but first things first, let's go to some guy named John in the ring.
Welcome, 880 Wrestling, to Thursday Night Fight! I am your announcer for this evening, some guy named John. And I'm standing here with our referee Rosie Jones. Before we get the action underway, just a few reminders. If things spill your way, get the hell out of the way, or you will get hurt. Secondly, no hate speech. We want you to be as loud as you can, but you know what you can say, and if you say anything else, you'll get out of here. So without any more ado, let's get to our opening contest.
Here we go. Thank you, some guy named John, who is here again. I guess he does ring announcing for us. We're gonna start things off hot as dynamite that is black and red. This competitor has Dior, Castro, and brotherly love in his mind, no doubt. And he's out to make an example, is the Muay Thai maniac.
Making his way to the ring, he is one half of the fourth line, the Muay Thai maniac, Casey Warr!
Tupac family, 6 people deep, all on their feet for Casey Warr this evening. Intensity in his eyes. I've known Casey for quite some time, and I haven't seen him like this before. Dior Castro, deeply planted in his mind, but Casey Warr is out for retribution. Oh, look at this. Look who's here.
And his opponent.
Why is Dior Castro up here? Do we know that? Get him out of here. Get this guy out of here, too.
He is the littlest rascal of 880 Wrestling, Joe Murphy!
I don't know that Joe Murphy likes to be called 880's little rascal because he is a bad man, and boy, like I say about his tag team partner Carter J. Collins, only a face a mother can love. He's both tall and big. He can give you a licking and keep on ticking, but his mouth even runs longer than that. See how long his mouth runs against Casey Warr tonight. Thanks for joining us, by the way. TNF Live here, 880 Wrestling. Oh! Oh, we're starting off hot here. Casey Warr. Nobody was. Wow, look at this. Casey Warr, he started the match when he wanted to start the match. He saw Casey Warr and Dior Castro. I don't know that we've ever seen 2 people engage from balcony to ring like this. He didn't wait for the bell to ring. He's out there to whoop some ass. Flipping Joe Murphy. This could be it here. 2, no, just a 2 count. In there tonight for all these matches is 880 Wrestling's soft landing, Rosie Jones. Oh, schoolboy roll up, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Oh, headlock there. Dior Castro in back, as you see. Casey Warr distracted by Dior and almost got rolled up by Joe Murphy. Half of everyone's favorite tag team. And one half of the people who will be the highest in hell when they die because they're so awful in real life. Up, rolled over, Casey, 2. Oh. You have to think Dior is really making this match difficult for Casey Warr. One half of the fourth line. We're going to see his fourth line brethren, Brandon St. James, a little later tonight. But as for now, looks like a forearm to the nose here. Oh, elbow drop to the back. Taking his time. If I was Joe Murphy, I'd quicken the pace here. Casey Warr, the veteran of 880. Joe Murphy hasn't been here that long, and he doesn't have teeth anymore either. Oh, big clothesline. Rosie checking on Joe Murphy. Casey Warr completely engaged with Dior while wrestling. I'm sure that's, oh my God. Headhunter kicks. Oh, here we go. On the warpath is the black and red Dynamite. Oh, big super kick. Oh, he's pulling him up. He's pulling up. What's next? What does he have here now? Oh, brain buster on the top of his head. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Getting difficult here. Tupac family behind Casey Warr. Oh, a big slap to the face. And we've seen Joe Murphy do this before. Oh. Oh, now they're just, this is just a fight now. This is just a fight. Forearm. Oh. F your leg against the ropes and a super F your leg. Joe Murphy, I think you slapped the wrong piece of dynamite. Oh, and I don't know if you're going to be able to walk after tonight. Oh, oh, hung up to dry in the second rope. Oh. Pounding away there. What does he have in mind now? Oh. Oh, God, a pedigree by Joe Murphy. I don't think so. Casey Warr's going to block this all day, every day, and a forearm to the face. Oh, oh. What does he have in mind here? Oh, yes! Stomping away. Stomping away. Is he still with us? Is he? He's out. He's out. Ring it. By knockout.
Here is the winner of your match, Casey Warr.
Casey Warr stomping out Joe Murphy with Dior Castro up top here. Warr, I'm sure, is excited to go up here to get into the head of Dior Castro, who's looking on. He's not very happy. Of course, Dior Castro and Casey Warr have a date with destiny with Casey Warr's retribution at the end of the month. And again, this was a knockout finish here.
Amazing match. And before we get to the next one, we just want to take a moment to thank our amazing fans.
Wow.
Especially the Tupac family.
Yeah, let's give it up.
Every week, making some noise for all of the great wrestlers here at 880.
Thank you, some guy named John.
The following match is scheduled for one fall.
Some guy named John getting comfortable. I like it. Guess who, folks? The vicious vixen himself.
They are the mirror-shattering beauty, Marco Narciso.
If you haven't seen Narciso before, keep your eyes glued to that computer screen and what you're about to see. going to be a big star one day, but before you become a star, you got to learn how to shine. And that's what Marco Narciso is here to do on Dottie Block. Marco Narciso requested this match. It will not be for the 880 championship. It will be against the champion, believe it or not. Here comes Italy's finest export.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by, he used to be a piece of shit, Frank DeVille. He is the Italian strongman, Gianni Michael Emricko.
The 880 champion gracing his presence on Dottie Block. Just had a victorious celebration at Enjoy Wrestling's Demolition Derby when he defended our 880 championship against Marion Fontaine. As I mentioned, Marco requested this match. Marco is currently 2-0 and wants a shot at the champ, of course. David Lawless wouldn't let this be for the title. But the greatest Mama Luke Evolution and Marco are match number 2 for this evening. And of course, standing up diarrhea, Frank DeVille, the owner of 16 cars that were invented before 1996. Bigger every week. Big G Marco. Yeah, you have to leave the ring apron. Unfortunately, Honey Darling couldn't be in the corner of Marco Narciso, so Marco's going to light up the room just himself. A little pose off. Yeah, he's got something else. Here we go. And just as the bell rings, you can hear who's everyone's behind, and he starts it off. Let it be known that the first time that Marco Narciso was in the ring with our champion, he slapped him across the face as soon as the bell rang. But Marco's going to learn pretty quickly that GME is more than just his goons. He's talented, and he's the next big thing here in Pittsburgh, and he's currently our thing in 880 Wrestling. Oh, the thicker competitor with the offense right now. Some non-consensual choking done to Marco, and some non-consensual hair pulling. Both in one. Rosie had no idea, for some reason, that was not happening. Oh, and now Gianni taking control here, choking Marco on the rope with those dead cold stares. Shades of Mike Bonner. Oh! Slap to the face again. This looks like a 2-on-1 handicap match. And Marco may be a blooming, shining star, but Marco is new to in-ring competition. A lot of courage shown tonight by Marco to stepping up to the champ for it's a 2-on-1 match, and now he's going to get stretched by GME. Applying that pressure to that lower back. Rosie checking in. Frank, of course, rooting for Marco's failure. Let him talk to you, Frank. Elbow to the stomach. That seems to lit a fire in Marco. Bounce against the ropes, duck under the coffin top, he clothesline, but a back elbow for the holder of the neon gold. 1, 1, 2, oh, not quite yet. What an exhibition for young Marco and young Marco's career to go against the champ right here. Whip against the ropes, all his power thrown into it. And I say this all the time, veteran wrestlers leave the ring with GME and go, wow, I am surprised at how strong he is. Now obviously, he calls himself the Italian strongman, but the strong part is legit. He is stronger than he even knows he is, and that's what everyone says. Oh, but maybe not mentally strong, because here comes Marco. One half of the Desire Club. Let's go, Marco. Oh! Chopping away at the big cherry tree with a meatball on top. Marco Narciso. Oh! Get him down there. If he's going to wear glasses like that, he needs a fanny pack. Of course. Oh, ducks under. Oh! He's trying to put on that Sicilian sleeper. He's trying to... Oh, he engages it. Oh, come on, Marco. Oh, look at Frank DeVille loving this, that piece of garbage. Look at Gianni, that sick, smug face. Is Marco in? That's it. Dang it.
And the winner of this match,
Let go, Jimmy.
Gianni Michael Emricko.
Our crowd is really pouring it on. Dangerous Knights crew, of course, the leader, David Lawless, leads these guys and owns our building. GME, our champion. He may not represent us well, but he may just represent pro wrestling and what it is to him, and he wants to make his own mark. The Italian strongman, Italy's finest export, wins on TNF. We'll get Frank out of here. It's starting to stink even up here. And there you see again, Marco trying to get away, but uses a bubble bomb to get Narciso down. And look at the pain in Narciso's face. And look at the grin of GME. Hold in the Sicilian sleeper tight. Frank DeVille just loving it.
All right, and now that they are gone, let us go on to our next contest. The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall.
Back to the ring for some tag team action and a debut. I'm excited for this one, folks. Thanks for tuning in. From the catacombs of our basement, covered in slime.
Making his way to the ring, from parts unknown, he is Steel Dragon!
Parts unknown, between the walls, some guy named John. But of course, Steel Dragon on a crash course with Marco that didn't end up in his way. He's been looking for a new tag team partner, and he found somebody else that hides their face.
And his partner.
Surprised Steel Dragon's here. He ate a heart punch last week. Here comes our new debut.
Hailing from Mexico, Soy Loca, she is Pegasa!
Pegasa, debuting here on Thursday Night Fights. Tagging with the Steel Dragon. Steel Dragon loves her for sure. She has a fierce running neck breaker from what I hear.
And their opponents.
Straight from Mexico to this, mask to face. Tatiana and Pegasa. Oh, Steel Dragon pulling them apart. Look at this, the NB Riot and Tatiana, her two smiley people who aren't in the mood to smile right now. They're in the mood to fight. I know Tatiana, especially Nick's Wilde, has a lot on their mind, being attacked by Zeke Mercer. No mercy last week. Zeke and Nick's longtime friends. I don't know if that's how much that is weighing on Nick's mind right now, but we will find out. Representing the LGBTQ community are the Wildflowers. Representing reptilian people, the Steel Dragon. So yeah, we are an inclusive environment. Wrenching that arm is Nick's Wilde, the NB Riot. Flipping around here. Oh, around town and back goes Steel Dragon with that arm bar. We miss Young Cole in production. He usually bangs on a bunch of stuff. Young Cole, if you're watching, thanks. Jay-Z Beastie, what's up? Thank you for coming. May Burrows, thank you. Bond Bunny won everybody. Toddy, you're killing me. I hope I'm not. I don't want to kill anyone. Armbar around and technical. See, here's the thing about Nick's Wilde. Nick's Wilde is a very unorthodox character, but their moveset, you never know what's coming. They have the Japanese arm drags. They can do some technical stuff. They can be liable to cheating from the Steel Dragon. Duck under the clothesline, duck under the forearm, and here comes Nick's. Ringing around the Rosie. Let's go! The true blue spirit firing through the veins of the NB Riot with a tummy-to-tummy cover here. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. Oh, look at this. Hey. Pulling the back of their mullet. Come on now. I know the front's short, but the back's long, and that was a mean drop kick. And here comes the debuting Pegasa from Mexico. Oh, against the ropes here. Lifting her up and throwing her down for a Hurricane Runner. What a tag team maneuver here. Rosie down 2, and oh, just a 2 count to Nick's Wilde of the Wildflowers. Tell you what, Pegasa might keep her face a secret, but her mouth certainly isn't. Oh, crossbody caught. Nick's Wilde said, better luck next time. Oh! And in comes the unwilting Tatiana, the botanical badass with a leg drop. Cover 2. Oh, just a 2 count, and these two were fiery at each other before the match even started. So you know Tatiana is ready for it all, as she usually is. She's trying to fight out, looking for that. Oh, Pegasa avoiding Tatiana again. And she's going to take out all that aggression on this dragon of a man, the basement dweller, Steel Dragon. Oh, firing away is Tatiana, laying in those forearms. Kick to the stomach of the dragon. Oh, Pegasa's over here with the hair pull. What is Pegasa even doing on that side of the ring? And Steel Dragon capitalizes because he's a puke head. Choking Tatiana here. Tatiana screaming in pain. You could hear him banging the boards, making the fourth line proud, I'm sure. Double team maneuver here, Pegasa and Steel Dragon. Oh, big forearm. What is going on here? Oh, friendship, it seems, is going on here between these two debonair deviants. Pegasa, you're new here. This is your first Thursday night fights. Tatiana is here week in and week out. It's going to take more to beat her. Oh, against the top turnbuckle. Wilde firmly in the corner of their tag team partner. Oh, big forearm. Oh. Switching around. Really laying it in and shaking the whole building, these two. I'd like to see these two one-on-one one day. Slap across the chest. Oh, we're gonna exchange stuff. Nobody's gonna cheer for you, Pegasa. Ooh. Oh, choking again, which seems to be what the Steel Dragon and Pegasa want to do. Wonder what these two are calling their tag team. Oh, and that's one thing. We got the Wildflowers here. Oh, into the boot of Tatiana. Steel Dragon directing traffic in the ring again. Snapmare down. You see, Steel Dragon, nobody ever liked Steel Dragon. But you know who did? I did. But what Steel Dragon did to Marco, I'm never gonna forgive Dragon again for that. Of course, Marco on to better things, but right now, the worst things are happening, and that's a Wildflowers not in control, hair pulled down, Steel Dragon. Directing traffic here again. Oh, chopping her down. Oh no! You didn't see that one coming, Dragon. Oh! Pegasa doesn't know where she is, and then here they come. Some queer chaos unloaded on Steel Dragon and Pegasa by the MB Riot Nick's Wilde. Clothesline, clothesline. Oh, forearm. Nick's Wilde has lost a lot of friends in recent weeks. Oh, and they're looking to break backs instead. Fired up in there. The Sunflower. Oh, gets out of the way, but then a senton could end things. No. Oh, headbutt to the stomach, cutting them off here. Oh, there's that swinging neck breaker you hear so much about, and that's going to be it, too. No, not yet. Nick's Wilde kicks out. Rosie, you got to kick one of them out of the ring. They can't be hanging in there. Get them out of the ring. Oh. Telegraph that. You can take a Pegasa back because Nick's Wilde said, here you go, have this luchadora. Big spear by Tatiana. Coming out of blue fuck nowhere. The unwilting Tatiana with a spear. Oh! And we've seen this before. Steel Dragon, I hope you like a flower bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, the Wildflowers!
The Wildflowers add another W to their tag team column. Let's rock out. For the microphone. I think I know what this is about.
Zeke Mercer, I have not forgotten what you did to me last week. I thought you were my friend, you know, and that stings. It hurts that you, after a hard-fought contest, when I beat you fair and square, would kick me in my non-binary gonads. No. I have a friend. I have a very good friend. Tatiana, right here.
We're all your friends, Nix.
And we have been kicking so many booties in this ring, week after week. Zeke, find yourself a partner. It's you and whoever you got versus the Wildflowers next week.
Let's go. We have a match for next Thursday's Thursday Night Fights. Zeke, for once in your life, show up when you're supposed to so we can do business. The Wildflowers versus Zeke Mercer and a partner. And here we go with the flower bomb again. The ending.
We have a challenge laid out for next week. All right, and just a reminder, we are here every single Thursday. So I hope to see every one of you here. But I want to take a moment to thank, let's hold the applause, because I want to take a moment to thank the people who make this show possible. For all the people watching at home, we have Tony Tondera on commentary.
Hi, some guy named John and everyone out there.
The fan-fucking-tastic team over at Sorg Productions.
That's you guys.
And the amazing Aleo in the sound booth.
The amazing Leo, the magician. We miss you tonight, Cole.
All right. Well, let's get the action back in this ring. The following match is scheduled for one fall.
Second half of the show, here we go. And we've seen this competitor on Dottie Block as of recent.
Making her way to the ring, she is the melanated starseed, Paris Sahara.
The melanated starseed, she's spiritual, grounded, and powerful. And one day she hopes to take over the women's division in Pittsburgh. The luscious Paris in the ring. Has some matches with Reese Hayes. Tagged with Julian J last week. And we have some leftover beef from last week that somebody's gonna stomp up a storm in a second to claim. It's the wettest and wildest, baby. TR is cheering outside, smoking weed. You know it's a good night with BSJ.
Fighting out of the south side of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is the Crust Punk Killer and Satan's favorite saint, Brandon Saint James!
The Tupac family loving the Crust Punk crowd killer! Of course, Brandon St. James and tag team partner Casey Warr in the fourth line battled the Wildflowers in Enjoy Wrestling's Demolition Derby, but right now, Paris doesn't want to see any two-stepping. Paris is going on offense because she is pissed from last week. Ripping the shirt off. Oh. Slapping across the chest here. Top prospect of the Steel City Killers in Paris. This is something I'm excited to see, these two one-on-one. Paris, of course, in Enjoy Wrestling as well. What a great match to the catalog for both these competitors. But how about a cheater start by Paris? Paris is also a model and a mean person because, oh, suplexing Brandon St. James down, cover, two, oh. Just the way she does things, something about how she holds herself, it's devilish, it's dastardly, and it works here for Thursday Night Fights. Oh, pulling BSJ by his hair, bounce off the ropes. Oh, down across the knee, bending him in half. What's going on down there? Oh. Easy on that chant, but yes, Brandon St. James is someone that I support and we all support and love. This is the only Brandon we would say let's go to. Oh, how about that? You want to be pretty and cute? Well, guess what? St. James is here to show you pro wrestling at 880. Oh, boot to the face. Oh, nice pump kick by St. James. Right to the mush. Oh, hip toss over. Oh, really cleaning her clock here. Oh! Getting the cover. This could be it. 2. No, just a 2 count. Of course, we have members of the Dangerous Knights crew here. Our champion, Gianni, who's not a fan of BSJ. And that used to be a piece of shit, quote unquote. You can see Frank fucking DeVille up here watching the match alongside his cohorts. Frank DeVille, Brandon St. James. I would like to say blood is in the water, but it's been more than in the water. It's been all over both of them through every block of this town. But right now, she's showing what that ass do. Oh, big neck breaker. 1, 2, yeah, see, nobody was ready for that cover. You can't cover BSJ like that. Oh, choking on the neck. This ain't a photographer. There's no photographer here, Paris. You can't pose when you're in there. Oh. Tough as usual, though. Great gear on Paris tonight. Perfect plex. Look at that. 2. Wow. Executed greatly. Both these superstars down. Trying to get to the ropes. BSJ trying to get up here. Oh, I see. She's doing a little model catwalk to all the fans here, taking her time. Tell you what, if BSJ was cognizant right now, he'd be jumping out and diving. You can't put your foot in the ring. Oh, there we go, BSJ up. Oh. Kick to the gut there. Oh, slam. Pushing BSJ in. Paris back on top here. Against the ropes. Oh, sunset flip. BSJ, oh, pulls through. Oh, big boot. Flattens Brandon St. James in the cover. And if you notice, every time Paris takes a cover, she puts her hands around people's necks. She wants to know that she wants them to know that she is control, that she is dominating them. Oh, pulling his face apart. This is ridiculous. Look at this. Got to get in there, Rosie. You can't be doing this stuff. Oh. You hear him, folks. The Boo Birds are out. Blake, what's up, Blake? Blake, I brought you a shirt today. Todd says, Toddy on commentary is a true G. Maybe a true T, too. Jay-Z Beastie over on another chat. Thanks for everybody chatting along. I do look every now and again. Against the ropes. Oh, shades of Marco here. I'm sure Marco's watching that. Oh, snapmare down. The Magician Aleo leading the crowd. Cover here, 1. Oh, duck under. Oh! On the tailbone and a big forearm across the back of the head, and they're both down. Paris Sahara, Brandon St. James, Thursday night fights here. Could BSJ Husker do another one? What is that Frank down there? Frank DeVille? I can't tell if that's just some weirdo roaming in from the streets or someone we know for 5 years. I can't tell the difference. Oh, big clothesline. Here we go, fired up again, Satan's favorite saint. Oh, our crust punk hero, baby. Finger guns, and here he comes. Oh, throwing her feet around. Oh. And we've seen this before. Oh, release German suplex, Brandon St. James. In control of this match, and his audience is behind them. And from the flop house to the trap house, off the top rope comes BSJ. Swanton! Oh, picture perfect, but she moved out of the way. Oh, like a spider. She creeps up on her prey with that leg. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Tell you what, I love BSJ, but I thought that could be it here. Oh, Paris and Rosie not making too many friends here. Paris, we know how to, Rosie knows how to referee here. Oh. Oh, you don't want to, I think Paris did that on purpose. Kick to the gut, punch to the face. Brandon St. James trying to be a nice guy, not run into Rosie. Paris is doing everything in her repertoire and just making Brandon St. James dizzy on his feet. Oh, there we go, kick under again. Whoa, Blue Thunder Bomb, get the cover. What's that? Why is there no, Frank DeVille is throwing a chair in the ring. You can't be doing that, Frank. BSJ, do you know that he's here? Oh my gosh, I don't know that Brandon knew about that. Jesus. Rosie is no slouch, pulling a fast one here, and Paris knows that. Brandon is down in the ring. Oh, Paris, we saw what happened. It was goddamn Frank DeVille. As the crowd is behind Brandon here, Paris says, oh! Big DDT. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Damn it, DNC again. That damn Frank DeVille.
And your winner, Paris Sahara!
I'm sure Marco Narciso is watching. Paris is on the rise. Marco is on the rise. The two of them in the same ring together last week. What will their future hold? We will not know. But right now, Frank DeVille is in Steel City Killer business again. Brandon St. James had that match completely under control. And there we are, Frank DeVille with a big chair shot. Oh gosh, he may be concussed here. Is any of the killers out here that could help him out? Can anybody help BSJ out? Shout out Rosie, marathoning every match tonight.
All right, everyone. I don't know what to say after that, but the following match, scheduled for one fall.
And the clock keeps turning. I'm sorry that happened to BSJ. I'm sure Frank DeVille and him will meet soon and again. But it's time to fight on TNF in our next match.
Making his way to the ring, he is Canaan Kristopher.
The beast on the block. We've seen Canaan Kristopher before. He's pretty tall, I will say that. Canaan Kristopher, of course, trains at IWC, which is another wrestling in Pittsburgh. I don't think the last time Canaan was here, some guy named John was here, so they had a few words.
And his opponent.
But this guy has more than words coming out. Why do you see this guy? Thank you, AJ. Hi, AJ. Time to get rough and tough, baby!
He is the Gigabyte Grizzly. He is Brohemoth.
Say it with us! Bro. The Gigabyte Grizzly, Canaan Kristopher. Of course, Brohemoth was just in a triple threat in the main event of the Strongman Invitational Tournament for our 880 Championship. Unfortunately, he or MV Young did not beat Gianni. So the taste for blood, I'm sure, is fierce in the mind of the Gigabyte Grizzly Big Bowser, Brohemoth. Locking up in the ring. Of course, Canaan Kristopher was here on the legendary night that the fourth line was born, with snow coming from the ceiling. That night we had snow from the ceiling. This night we have bro coming from the ceiling and everywhere else. Eyeing each other up. It's rare that somebody could look dead in the eyes of Brohemoth via height. And I think we have that tonight. Bon Bunny 1, thank you for hanging out. Make sure you guys share stuff. Share stuff. If you like stuff, share it. If you hate it, don't share it. If you like it, share it. You know how that is? These lockups are twisting and turning around the ring. Kristopher, Brohemoth. Oh. We have one match left. We saw Dior Castro earlier on messing with Casey Warr. He's going to be in our main event against one of our own. Steel City Killer amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. Dior Castro. Can Reese get his first W tonight? If Reese gets his first W tonight, I'll shave my head. How about that? Against the ropes here. Oh, big shoulder. Shoulder and shoulder here. Ooh, neither competitor could get the other one down. Kind of a sick grin there by Canaan Kristopher. He likes that Brohemoth and him are jawing at one another. He likes this kind of stuff, but he sure doesn't like suplexed on his back from Big Bowser. If you're ready to see a bald toddy give a heart, I'm not Mr. Sorg. But you never know. I get enough. If I get enough, I'll do it. But right now, it's more about that. It's about a beat down here. And when things come out of the ring at an 880 wrestling show, you never know what's in that crowd. You really don't. Every week, it's an ever-changing space. Sometimes there are chairs out there. Sometimes there's shopping carts. Sometimes there's tables. Other times there's a green scooter. Today, there's just hard-ass walls. Oh. Beating them down there. The Magician Oleo. Cheering on Brohemoth, getting the crowd behind him. Tupac crowd, 6 people deep. All in Tupac shirt. That's the changes we want to see. Oh gosh, what is going on here? This is going to look ugly. Baldy Tondera, huh? Coming to commentary. But right now, Canaan Kristopher and Brohemoth at each other. This is just kind of a low-key war right now. No wrestling moves, no wrestling holds, just 2 tall people beating each other up on the outskirts of Pittsburgh, PA. Baldy Tondera. I kind of like it. Oh, duck under. Here comes Kristopher. Oh, drop kick. driving his forearm. Oh. Canaan Kristopher driving the forearm into Brohemoth's face to quite possibly distract Bro so that 3 count can be called. Oh. Oh, into the top turnbuckle. Oh, big uppercut there. Brohemoth can't even lift his head up right now. Canaan Kristopher basking in all of this. Kristopher hasn't had a win here, so maybe he needs to do a little bit more than talk. Oh! Big overhand. Big overhand. Oh. See the sweat just glisten off these two? It's always hot in here, but jeez. Oh, big suplex. 2. In the ring here, Canaan Kristopher taking advantage. Oh! 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. Need to quicken the pace up here. If you want to win a match, you got to, like, go faster. See, you're taking too much time, Canaan Kristopher. You got the crowd against you now. What are you going to do when the Gigabyte Grizzly chomps down? Big headbutt here. Oh, that power. See all that smart talking of mine. 2, and oh my gosh. Maybe I spoke too soon about this Canaan Kristopher fella. Getting to his feet. Canaan, I don't know why Canaan is not, like, get faster. Get in there. Oh. Oh, Brohemoth against the turnbuckle again. See that? Taking too much time, and here he comes. Holy crow with a big spear. Brohemoth leveling the competition. They're both flat on the mat. They have till 10 till they get up. If they don't get up by 10, it's over. What a spear. Shave Reese's beard, I agree. Shave it today. They're still in the ring. Slowly getting up. Oh, did you hear that echo? Hear him scream. That's something you don't want to hear in the woods alone at night. Oh, bear hug. Oh, big senton. Two count. Warr up top now, looking on. Dior Castro in our main event coming up. He's waiting for Dior to show his face again. I think Dior left the building, so Casey Warr is going to wait upstairs here in the foxhole. Cover, 2, no, 2 count. Come on, start fighting. Oh, locks around the midsection. Oh, big shot to the stomach. Oh, blocking that. There we go, finally gets him over and drives him into the ground here. Big Brohemoth trying to climb that ladder to a title shot again. And here we go, we've seen this before. This is the MMD. And this is the 1, 2, 3.
And here is your winner, Brohemoth!
Brohemoth, the Gigabyte Grizzly, victorious on Thursday Night Fights. Talked to somebody recently that watches Thursday Night Fights all the way from Argentina. Their favorite match was Brohemoth versus MB Young, and then in the Strongman Invitational Final. What a match. We have one more coming up here. Get ready at home. And of course, once again, it's the MMD. Back to some guy named John for our main event. A lot of bros in the chat. Gotta get that leg.
All right, everyone. The following match is tonight's main event. So let's make some noise.
Let's make it.
This one is scheduled for one fall.
There he is, the troublemaker.
Hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and accompanied by Amanda Maslow, he is the picture perfect athlete, Dior Castro.
Dior Castro, the leader of Brotherly Love, with former friend Amanda Maslow, the picture perfect manager. With Dior Castro, he's been dodging Casey all night. As soon as Casey's match ended, he left the building. That's why he's wearing all these dumb clothes. But I'm sure Casey's gonna wander back into the. He's been all over the city looking for Dior. So at some point in this match, I'm sure Casey Warr is gonna keep his eye out for this dude. Up against a Steel City Killer, trying for his first victory tonight.
And his opponent,
Casey Warr up top with contract in hand.
weighing in at 165 pounds, he is currently 0-42 in his professional record. He is amateur wrestler Reese.
And I don't know if you saw that, the unwilting Tatiana leading her Wildflowers brethren out there, but amateur wrestler Reese knows if he's ever going to get a win, he's got to do it by himself, so I guess he sent Tatiana to the back here. This is going to get good, folks. Share on your socials. This is Thursday Night Fights. This is what we're about. Don't look at me, Dior. Don't look at me, Dior.
Everybody's watching because I'm in the ring. You know what, Reese? You know what? Let that man win, huh?
Look at everybody on top, mean mugging Dior. Casey Warr, if it wasn't for Reese right now, Casey Warr would be beating his ass. But Casey Warr trusts his brother Reese Hayes to deliver the victory tonight. Hear him. Dior, I don't know if that mouth could cash checks because you're about to do it. Oh, roll up here. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Oh, backslide. Here we go. Get down, Rosie. 2. Oh. Oh, just a straight up school bully tackle. And this one's for Casey Warr and all of us that have put up with brotherly love shit. Of course, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes is not shaving until he wins, he declared. I heard he almost got broken up with, though. Here comes hip tosses, laying him in. Front drop kick. Oh, bounce against the ropes. What's he has in mind? Oh, Dior just walks away. Nobody likes you in this building, you creep. You freakazoid. Take it to him, baby! Reese Hayes on Dottie block. Oh, up, yeah, throw him against that car. Any car. Oh, beat him in the building. This is for Casey and all of us, says Reese Hayes. Rosie, let him go. Of course, Dior, Castro, and Casey Warr. And Casey Warr's retribution, but I hope he doesn't make it. I hope this cannonball fucking kills him. Damn it, it didn't. It didn't. He moved out of the way. Dior back in control. Oh, step suplex. We see a Dior. Casey Warr jeering him from up on top. Fair enough, Dior. You were talking so much smack on Casey from up there, bud. Laying into Reese Hayes, choking him on the ropes. Amanda there, cheering on as the perfect picture manager. That's the thing about Amanda. She did so much work around this school. And since she's been hanging out with brotherly love, I brotherly hate her. Oh. Head into the top turnbuckle. Dior Castro in control. Overhand shots here. Rocking the mane of Reese Hayes all over the place. I think a kid just said F-word Dior, which is very funny, valid. Sunset flip rolls him up. 2. Oh, come on, Reese. We need you to win, bud. Oh, duck under the clothesline. Oh, big pump kick. In a night of good pump kicks, there is another. Oh my gosh. Add this one to the cage match list. You're lucky Casey Warr doesn't come out of the foxhole and slap you across your mouth like your parents should have, Dior. Nobody likes you. Oh, firmly in control, though. The leader of brotherly love. Oh. Let me slam down, but Reese said not tonight. Oh. When Reese gets into that second gear, you can see everything inside our baby face Zero come to the top, and he's on fire, but he gets cut off here. 2. Gonna have to do more than that. Of course, Cliff Klepto and Ricky Dawkins looking on from home and eating whiz. And when I say whiz, I mean the cheese kind. Of course, you never really know. Open environment these days. Bounce against the ropes. Dior Castro, big clothesline. One, 2. Trying to get a little fancy here. Dior Castro has made strides. Dior Castro was in the original 880 championship ladder match back at Misconnections. You can watch that on YouTube. So Dior has been around for a while and has grown so much. Now, maturity-wise, he's not grown at all. In fact, he's regressed. Oh! Boot to the hand. Coming over the top here with a punch. Oh, Samoan drop. Reese Hayes, come on, bud, get your arm on him. Oh, Amanda, get away. Casey Warr looking on. Rosie with the count here, both down, and a quick kip up for our little jumping bean. Oh, double axe handle. And you saw this in Wrestlers Lab, 7 years of science, where Reese Hayes just hits the second gear and he can beat anyone. 2, but he hasn't beat anyone yet. He can, but he just hasn't. It's just one of those things. But check out Wrestlers Lab 7 years of science for sure on YouTube. Elbows breaking the grip of Reese Hayes, pushing him against the rope, pop up. Holy cow, pop up low down. What is this?
When I say so, count.
I don't know why you had to do that. You could have got yourself a win, Dior, but you did something someone should never do. Count out the amateur wrestler, Reese Hayes. Casey Warr loves that stuff. If Dior wants to play like that, Casey Warr knows, Dior, you can play all day. The Steel City Killers have not played once. We play hockey. We play baseball. Nothing else. We don't play. Saito suplex by amateur wrestler. To each individual corner, they're trying to get their wits about them, rising to their feet. Dior Castro, Reese Hayes. Oh, Dior Castro avoids contact in a cowardly way. The green rabbit by the speaker system saw that. Oh, Wildflowers special, big bulldog, come on, roll him over. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's bridging it out. Do this for Casey. Do this for the Killers. Do this for everyone that you've ever met, Reese. This is your W. Don't let him get there. Is this #1 in the win called for Reese? It's so close. It's so close. Oh, he breaks it. Oh, so close. And we do see this. When Reese gets behind big, he starts to panic. But just on athletic prowess alone. Kicks him over. Dior's still trying to get up. Oh, lands on his feet there. Through the middle rope. Where's Reese going? He's going up top. I don't know that Dior saw that. Oh, he did see it. He was playing games. Ducks out of the way. Oh, he's Superman punch, but some form of choke slam here, and Reese is going to lock it in again. Trying to get that hand behind. Fully locked in. Look at the eyes of Dior. This is going to be it, baby. If you watch at home, this is going to be Reese's first win. Come on, Reese. Foot on the rope here, so he's going to break it. Wait a second here. He's locking it in. What's the call? He's really locking it in. What is the call here? His foot was on the ropes. Reese just out of control. The Wildflowers in the ring.
And your winner by disqualification, Dior Castro.
Dior Castro winning by DQ. Dior Castro is going to win this one by disqualification because amateur wrestler Reese did not break the hold. Dior, Reese was sent to kill you, bud. That's why he didn't break the hold. Listen, I cannot wait till Casey Warr's Retribution, where Dior Castro will finally get in the squared circle with Casey. Oh, cool, a mean mug to end the show. I hate this. Well, folks, that's going to wrap up another Thursday Night Fights here on Dottie Block. Thank you for tuning in. We are here every Thursday, 8 p.m. We're going to do this till we die. Get Roach.